You ever come across a character you like so much that when it gets redesigned, the character becomes unrecognizable? You'd probably get mad enough to shove a pointer up someone's ass. I think that feeling can be shared considering this has happened multiple times throughout the media. It doesn't even stop at the media because mascots of certain brands have been affected as well. Character redesigns can be an impassioned topic, often sparking heated debates among fans. World War type shit. While some redesigns are well received, others are met with criticism and disappointment. Character redesigns are often seen as bad because every single time someone redesigns a character, they can never cook. They burnt down the whole fucking kitchen. The appeal of the characters drastically decreases since it was never done respectfully with clear intention. Redesigns often fail because they deviate too much from the original character, leading to a lack of recognition or continuity. Redesigns can be perceived as pretentious or disrespectful when the animation is hindered, applying generic designs making a character feel less memorable, changing the skin tones can feel wrong to some, leading to a huge mess of anger and backlash. If you think I'm bullshitting you, there's so many examples I could give that aren't even going to make this into this video.
Boots check, tool belt check, hard hat check.
No, you can't, little ass nigga. That's not Bob the Builder, that's Dan the Digger. Big boy, I want you to dig a hole, dive in like Michael Phelps and bury yourself. Big dog, I changed my mind. I need you to jump off the building, and if you don't die, I need you to rebuild it. Since you want to ask if you can fix it, go tear down heaven and rebuild a new one. He looks like a union worker that doesn't get to see his family until the holidays. The stop motion style was what really stole his design in the first place. This doesn't look like Bob in the slightest. Realism destroyed it. He's so bland that you can go into any construction site and point this man out amongst the crowd of workers. It's giving Machine Gun Kelly. This is the worst iteration of Joker. Jared Leto's Joker interpretation is basically anyone who sees themselves as the Joker. Grr, we live in a society. Gas prices are up. People are mean. And I can't afford eggs. It's chocolate time. Jesus Christ, you look like you could be a running back for the NFL. How the fuck do you go from a tiny ass chode to the size of Shaq? Did you fucking eat him? I'm looking at a giant ass lizard, even though Goombas are stated to be mushrooms. So what the fuck am I looking at? I had to get the most obvious one out of the way. I don't really need to say much, just look at it. You look like a reason for me to become an alcoholic. Since he's got human teeth, this is the result from crossbreeding a hedgehog, a New York rat, and a human. I would like to thank the internet formally for bullying Paramount into fixing this monstrosity. Not only did I get to see the fan designs, but look how far we've come from this. Imagine if Paramount didn't change the original design. You know what Tails would have looked like in the original cut? The Lion King was a possible contender, but it's not too much of a big deal since all they did was use CGI to make the animals. Instead, I used a different movie that will capture what I'm saying. I, for one, do not really care about Ariel being black in the Little Mermaid remake, but this is unacceptable. Sebastian looks like a model for whenever Mr. Krabs gets out of the water, one of the most expressive characters in the original Little Mermaid, and you decide to make him into an expressionless crab. Flounder. He used to be such a good kid. He is now a victim of Ozempic. Flounder Ozempic era. My homie is strung out. He needs a 12-step program ASAP. It shouldn't be a problem to anyone since it's realistic sea critters, but no. That's the issue with most of these types of movies that have talking animals or really fantastical settings. These models should have been better, especially with the expressions. It's 2025 and there's already been movies made in the past where they did a good job at what these movies are missing. Scooby-Doo, Garfield, Stuart Little, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Cats vs. Dogs, Yogi Bear, Who Framed Roger Rabbit were movies made between 1988 to 2010. Beauty and the Beast has objects with better facial expressions than The Little Mermaid, which proves that it can be implemented correctly. Great examples of CGI that were used to either create a live-action version of a movie that started out as a cartoon or simply made from an idea turned movie. As a children's movie, it sucks out all of the life from being so realistic and bland. The company has de-niggified my nigga. Got these two looking like they went to rehab.
Because what have you done to my American brother?
They don't look drugged up anymore. Crazy and energetic turned into bland and inoffensive. I used crack cocaine, but then I called the addiction hotline.
My nigga, please relapse.
We here at USKT Studios do not condone substance abuse. We love substance. Oh yeah, this isn't the first time Cinnamon has changed. We all know he originally had his piercings and dreadlocks, then he got his diploma, and now he's a pillar of his community. Apple is no longer an accident-prone individual. He tells you to wake up, brush your teeth, and eat your damn fruits. What's next? Are we going to put balls on Tony the Tiger? Never mind, the furries already got that down. Why is his beak rainbow? Why is his mouth on top of his beak? Why does he have human teeth? He's a toucan, for Christ's sake. It's in the name, Toucan Sam. If I want to eat Fruit Loops and look at Toucan Sam, then I will fucking do so. Oh no, oh me, oh my, now I can never enjoy Fruit Loops again. This was definitely not done intentionally to get people to talk about Fruit Loops again. Man, y'all seriously had one fucking job. What bothers me is that he has a mouth and a beak separately. The original design did not miss with that. It looks like Gumball, but shit, it's a cereal mascot, so I'm not too invested like that, and I can excuse some of the bad things as a style of choice. Instead of the ugly ass rainbow gradient, they should have used a color gradient of a few simple colors and it would look better. But come on, he looks more like an anime though. Toucan-san, Toucan Senpai, just think of it, eating a bowl of cereal with the milk dribbling down your chin while your mascot calls you Senpai. To the wee babbies watching this, the Carfax Fox used to be a cute little puppet. Here, let me show you something right quick.
The car's perfect. Show me the Carfax.
Sure. Here you go.
What's that?
It's your Carfax.
He said Carfax.
Hi, I'm your Carfax. Buy the car, you're gonna love it. Carfax, Carfax. Same thing, huh?
Carfax provides a vehicle history report so you can buy a used car with more confidence. Get it free at thousands of reputable dealers. Just say, "Show me the Carfax."
This is cute, simple, nothing horrific. Now it's horrifying. The Carfax Fox can be placed right next to Movie Sonic's original design, and it would be strangely odd because he'd fit in. He looks like the type of shady person to either sell you a broken ass car or slip you roofies. What's this? Our company's name is based on outdated technology? Have no fear. We shall change our mascot into a fox because fax sounds like fox. Oh, what a world. Alright, I'm going to have to end this here because I'm tired, and if I have to look at any more redesigns, then I will possibly have reoccurring nightmares for the week. Here's a compilation of other design changes I did not mention. Till next time.